Welcome to the presentation, Saving Like the Wealthiest, Why and How to Create Your Own Private Vault Account. To walk us through some of this, I've brought on one of our long time in the industry account specialists, Dave Runyan. Dave?
Hi, my name's Dave Runyan. I appreciate the opportunity to work with Chad. He's a tremendous guy. One of the specialties that I like to take care of is folks that are winding up their affairs and getting ready to pass it on to the next generation. That's an exciting thing to do right. How to manage that money in life insurance for passing that on to your heirs, tax-free, that's what you want to accomplish. What's exciting about the private vault account is the versatility. You can use it so many ways. You can use it to purchase a number of things, purchase of a vehicle or purchase of a second home, or paying off a mortgage early, or put it into a non-correlative asset. There's a number of things you can finance through a private vault account that you can't get anywhere else. You can purchase a yacht. You can use it for a business expense. You can use it for an investment. It's so versatile. You can purchase something that you're going to enjoy for vacation. A private vault account is an account where you're both the borrower and the lender, to take the debts that you already owe, mortgages, etc., and pay them down early.
Does it work better for a small business owner or for someone in corporate America?
It depends on their goals, but corporate America can use it in a tremendous way. They can use it for business expenses, for purchases, they can use it for equipment funding. The private vault account is a great way to finance college expenses.
Dave, what would you suggest somebody working in corporate America that already has a 401k, already gets term life insurance from their employer, why would they want one of these policies?
Well, that's a good question, Chad. A 401k, you have your business partner is the government. And as that account grows, you have to pay the taxes at the end of the story. And you don't know if taxes are going to be lower in the future or higher. I've heard a lot of people say taxes are going up. Well, with a private vault account, we can do this and not have to worry about the taxes. We can grow income tax-free and take it out tax-free. It makes for a private, tax-free retirement account.
What if I have my money in a 401k and I want to convert it into one of these? Is that possible?
There's a couple of different things. Depending on what the goals of the individual are, we can take that money and convert it over time into a Roth IRA, and we can self-direct that and put it in a private vault account.
Okay. Dave, for someone that might have their money inside of a self-directed IRA, what's a way that they could utilize the benefits of one of these accounts at the same time as utilizing the IRA?
Well, the IRA is for growth. You want to do that, not be taxed on it as it grows. But it's very difficult to get money out of an IRA. So if they convert this into a private vault account, they can actually get that money, access to that money, in some cases up to 80% or more.
Dave, what if someone has their money in a mutual fund but wants access to their capital? What do they do?
Well, they call their broker and he says, which funds do you want to sell? And they have to liquidate those assets. You have to pay the capital gain on them, and then you get the difference. When you take, after the capital gains tax is paid, then you take that money out. Or you can take a margin loan against your stocks and mutual funds, but that gets to be pretty expensive. If you take a margin loan and the market moves against you, then you're really in trouble.
Is there an alternative to this?
Yeah, there's more than one alternative. One alternative would be a non-correlative asset, where you'd put the money into something that pays you a fixed amount per year and gives you a nice tax deduction. In some cases, you can get up to 80% tax deduction or tax credit going forward. And that's a big advantage that the market can't give you.
What are some of the other instruments that people might have their money in that might work better in one of these?
Well, that's a good question, Chad. One of my favorites is taking money from a risk position like the market, which can't go up forever. As we know, 2008, 401ks became 201ks, and that means a 50% haircut. When you're nearing retirement, you can't really afford that. So one of the things we like to do is target non-correlated assets. And the private vault works excellent in non-correlated assets. What do I mean by that? A non-correlative asset is one that is not tied to what the market does. If the market goes down, a non-correlated asset continues to grow.
Dave, for someone that likes to put their money inside a CD, what would be the pros and cons of putting it in one of our accounts as opposed to a CD?
Well, let me ask you this, Chad. If you put your money in a CD in a bank, how long do you have to leave it there before you can get access?
Some are 3 months, some are 6 months, some might be a year or 2 years.
And the shorter the lockup, the least amount of interest they give you. If you want any kind of interest at all, you go 2 to 5 years. And so even then, one of the private vault accounts will way outperform any kind of a CD or short-term interest account.
Dave, how would a 30-year-old with a small kid and a wife at home, how would he want to use one of these? If he's in corporate America, he's already got a retirement plan, already got life insurance with the company. How would you suggest that someone in that situation use one of these to get the benefits from them?
One of the best things you're going to be thinking about is, what's it going to cost to put my kids through college?
Well, Dave, you've been a wealth of knowledge today. I appreciate your time. I'm sure that you do as well. If you want to talk to this guy, you're going to give them your direct number?
Yeah, my number, if you'd like to call me, is 760-300-0314.
You got it.